Gentlemen, you may proceed. engineering, Tim Snowden, Randy Remington, and Dave Newell. These gentlemen donate their time. Let's give them a nice round of applause. Okay, and now I will introduce the coaches and players for the North team. First, the coaches. John Rumley from Princeton. As coach at Manly Student High School in Florida, West Aurora High School, A.A. Stagg High School. He was a selected Coral Coast Conference Coach of the Year and Southwest Florida Coach of the Year. He's also coached the Coral Coast Conference All-Star Game and the Florida All-Star Game for the North team. Coach Rumley has 2 regional championships under his belt, and this is his 4th PizzaHut Classic. John Rumley of Princeton. Now the coach for the North is Dennis Weiss of Oregon. During his past season, his varsity team defeated the #1 ranked team Farmer team and took the opponent in overtime with their plays. Last year, Dennis defeated Monmouth and Schreiber and eventually became regional champions. In 1994, he was selected as the IBCA Junior Coach of the Year for his district. He has coached at the Prairie State Games for 2 years. This is Dennis's first PizzaHut All-Star Classic. Dennis Weiss of Oregon. And here are the players for the North team. Member of the 3rd place state team, Playboy Tournament champs from Bureau Valley, number 42, Brandon Bowman. Iowa High School Class A 3-point shootout state participant. He led his team with the most points. He was MVP. He was a captain, leadership award, first team all-conference from Anawan, number 20, Brandon Carlson. All junior teams for Western Cambridge Tournament and all area team Sauk Valley from Provincetown, number 50, Marquise Cody. Defensive player of the year, defensive player of the team junior and senior year, honorable mention all conference, and team captain of senior year from Princeton, number 22, Scott DeVore. Two-time All-NCIC, two-time All-Bureau Valley, second team All-State, AP third team All-State, two-time MVP of his team, All-NCIC academic. He had 9 double-doubles in a row and will be played, accepted a scholarship to Division I Colgate University from Princeton, number 34, John Foss. NCIC second team, two-time All-County, third team, All-Area honorable mention. He will be attending Illinois State University and will be managed on the men's basketball staff. From Princeton, number 44, Eric Castor. Honorable mention all conference, and he led the conference in rebounding from Cambridge High School, number 54, Ross Schumacher. He was all conference for 2 years, all area for 2 years, and all Western Illinois for 2 years. From Cambridge, number 14, Nate Skelton. NCIC first team all conference and MVP of his team, number 32, Philip Slater from Geneseo. He was his team's MVP, most dedicated. He was 2-year Olympic All-Conference first team, academic All-Conference, the best 3-point shooting percentage, led his team in steals, IHSA academic All-Star nominee and country company's 3-point shooter. From Oregon High School, number 12, Andy Tully. Unanimous All NCIC first team All-Bureau Valley, IBCA special mention All-State. Second team NCIC, honorable mention NCIC. These teams most improved at 41 points against Rochelle, who will be playing at IVCC from Princeton, number 40, Matt Wright. Now the coaches and members of the North team. And now for the South team, the coaches. Jay Melton of Stark County. His overall record of Stark County is 54-32. During the last year, Jay's record was 21-8. His team won a regional championship in both 2000 and 2001. This is Jay's 3rd PizzaHut All-Star Classic. Jay Melton, Stark County. Brad Newman of Galva. His 8-year coaching record with Galva is 149-68. His teams have won 4 Lincoln Trail Conference titles, 1 conference tournament championship, 2 regional championships, a sectional finals in 95 and 32. He was selected as an IBCA Class A assistant coach in 2001, IBCA District 2, District 11 Coach of the Year in 2002. This is Brad's 4th PizzaHut All-Star Classic, Brad Healy of Gatlin. And here are the players for the South team. Lincoln Trail First Team All-Conference, 2001-2002, Special Mention Class A IBCA, All-Time State Team 2001-2002, Robbie Bliss of Princeville, number 14. First Team All-Conference and First Team All-Western Illinois for gold, number 44, Brad Boyer. All-Conference, he led his team in scoring and assists from Stark County, number 20, Mark Don. He led his team in scoring free throw percentage. He was the team captain, and second team all-conference from Weathersfield High School, number 42, Scott DeRicky. A 3-year medal winner, 2-year captain, team co-MVP, 2-year Eugene Anderson free throw award winner, and second team all-conference from Galva, number 24, Warren Green. In his first team all-conference, he broke the school record with 111 three-pointers in one season from Princeville, number 32, John Hill. All-area team, IBCA First Team All-State, ICAC All-Conference from Williamsfield, number 12, David Engel. A second team All-NCIC from Kewanee High School, number 10, Mike Myler. All-Conference honorable mention and team MVP for defense his junior year, second team All-Conference and team MVP his senior year from Weathersfield, number 34, Tyler Pearson. Academic All-Conference, honorable mention All-Conference, whose MVP was team and led the team in assists from Kewanee High School, number 22, Matt Say. Second team ICAC All-Conference from Williamsfield, number 50, Jake Seacrest. MVP of his team, Lincoln Trail First Team All-Conference, Lincoln Trail All-Academic from Galva High School, number 30, Brad Van Velden. They are the players and coaches for the South team. Let's have a round of applause for all of our participants.
Junior college, some going to major college, but it'll be very interesting to see how everybody fares tonight. And this is going to be a mismatch at the center jump.
Well, Matt Say is going to jump it up. He's standing on John Foss's foot, just having a little fun. And the tip is up, and it is controlled by the South. Matt Say managed to get a quick jump there, and he will jump up center and also play guard. Dahm with it over to Say as South has the basketball. Boyer posted up inside. Foss guarding him. Boyer taken to the glass, stops and pops and scores. Good move inside by Brad Boyer. Had a chance to see him play over the years, and all he said, if he had 4 more inches, he would be an unbelievable player because he has such good post moves. There's a shot put up no good by the North. DeRicky with the rebound as the shot was put up by Carlson. No good. 2-0. South on top. Here's Dahm with it. Goes inside Boyer. Boyer takes it out to Say. Say with the basketball. Goes inside, batted away, and taken away by Foss. Foss running the floor for the North. Spins, takes it down the lane. What a move, but the shot won't stay. And DeRicky with another rebound. What a move by the 6'8 Foss. Up ahead, driving in is Engel, and we got a whistle and a traveling violation. David Engel quick to the glass, but it won't go.
If this teams keep up this pace, there are going to be some tired ball players first part of the second half.
Tolley up ahead to Snyder. He will drive in the run and gun, and Snyder gets it to drop, and we're tied at 2. Back quickly comes Say for the South. Say on the right side. Between the legs, takes the baseline, shovels underneath to Boyer. Boyer kicks it out to Engel. Engel on the baseline, shot won't fall. Rebound to Ricky. Pump fake, shot up no good. Rebound Boyer. Boyer pump fake, shot up and good again. And Brad Boyer, a force to be reckoned with inside. And it's 4-2, South on top. Back the other way comes the North. And it's Foss out high with the basketball. Foss to the left elbow. Takes it over on the left side. Snyder, long bomb, no good. Carlson with the rebound. Fade away, will not go. And the ball batted out of bounds. It'll be North basketball. Crashing the boards hard with Snyder. Ran into Daum. Ball apparently went off of Daum. And the North will control. Phil Snyder to throw it in. Snyder gets it into the corner to Matt Wright. His shot up and good. A long two-pointer for Matt Wright. And we're tied at 4. Back the other way now comes Mark Daum. Daum with the basketball between the circles, left side to Engel. Engel holds over to Boyer. Boyer, guarded by Foss, takes it out to Daum. Daum puts up the 18-footer, rims in and out, no good. DeRickey with the rebound. He can't get it to go, and then Foss rips it out of there for the North. Tied at 4. North with the basketball. Foss out on the wing. Long bomb put up no good by Wright. And the rebound comes down to the North, and with it is Tolley. Now to Snyder, to Carlson for 3, partially blocked by DeRickey, and the rebound to Matt Say. Say up ahead to Engel, and Engel gets it to go. David Engel with 2 points, and it's 6-4.
Running the floor very well. The South, they're really going very, very quickly and making a big difference in the game thus far.
Foss in traffic, up off the glass too hard. Rebound comes down to Daum. Daum driving down the lane, kicks it out to Say. Say lost the handle, now gets it back. Say penetrates, drives in, scoops it up, left it short. Rebound Carlson. Back the other way, Tolley. Tolley up ahead. Bounce pass. Snyder driving in, he'll score. Snyder with 4. And it's 6-6. Daum now across the half line to the free throw line, now to Say. Back to Daum, left side to Engel. Engel bounce pass down low to Boyer. Boyer muscles it up, scores again. Brad Boyer, only 6'2", but I tell you, he's really got a body for post play.
Not only that, but he also went up against Foss at 6'9" twice and took it right up and put it in every time.
Matt Wright, lob underneath to Foss, and Foss will score and gets fouled by Matt Say. Foss down low, going to be tough for anybody to handle since he's got a big height advantage on anybody out there. Say gets the first foul of the ball game, and we'll see 5 subs coming in. Scott DeVore from Princeton will check in. Eric Castor from Princeton will check in. Marquise Cody from Prophetstown will check in. Nate Skelton from Cambridge will check in. Foss at the free throw line. And the free throw is good. He completes the three-point play. He leaves the lineup, and Ross Shoemaker checks in. I don't think Brandon Bowman's here from Bureau Valley. I think they only got 10, so
yeah.
5 and 5. 9-8, North with its first lead of the ball game. Mark Daum bringing it up court now for the South men. Right side of Matt Say. Say on the wing. Standing dribble. Now drives baseline. Gets it inside. Pretty move as he hangs and shoots and scores. And the South back by 1. Back the other way now, Skelton for the North. Into the corner, Shoemaker out top to Cody. Cody over on the left side. Holding there is DeVore. Now driving in with the basketball. Kicking it out was Skelton. In traffic is DeVore, and we got a whistle and a foul. Scott DeVore going to the glass. Drawing the foul, and the foul is going to be called against DeRickey. That'll be his first, team foul number 2. And DeVore at the free throw line can't nurse the first one through.
Of course, 2 of the ball players that are in the ball game now for the North squad, Shoemaker from Cambridge and Nate Skelton from Cambridge, one of the linemen and the quarterback from that team that came within an eyelash of playing Wethersfield for the state title in football. 2 heck of great football players for that community and that school.
DeVore missed the pair. Now DeRickey inside, and he's fouled inside, and he'll go to the line and shoot a pairs. Foul going to be called against Eric Castor. First foul on the North. Two 20-minute halves in this men's contest, and it's 10-9. South on top by 1 with DeRickey at the line.
If not for a last second or last minute pass by Lexington, the Minutemen, the Wethersfield Flying Geese play the Cambridge Vikings for a Class 1A football title. That would have been a heck of a thing for the Lincoln Trail Conference, is all I got to say. Tanny's pass was right on the money, however, though.
DeRickey makes the pair for the South. It leads it by 3. Cody kicks it out to Castor. Fires up the 3. It won't go. Rebound in traffic. DeVore partially blocked by Say, and then Boyer rips down the rebound. Now up ahead to Matt Say. Cross court, tried to go in the lane, batted away. Picked out of there by the North. Here's Skelton up to Cody. Alley-oop for 2. Beautiful pass from Skelton to Cody, and he gets it to go. 12-11. Say with the basketball. In traffic. Stops. Tried to dish. No one home. DeRickey saves it. Ball loose. Say comes up with it. He lost it. Still a scramble for it. Finally picked out of there by Ross Shoemaker. Now Skelton. Long pass again up to Cody. Reverse layup for 2. Skelton to Cody twice, and the North leads it by 1. Good pass inside. Bauer had to take it away, but then gets it back, and he'll score again. He's got 8 points already for Brad Boyer. 14-13, South by 1. Here's Shoemaker in traffic. Puts it up too hard. Tapped up, no good. Battle on the boards, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be South basketball. Brad Vandevelde, Mike Myler, Tyler Pearson, Warren Green, and Robbie Bliss will check in for the South. 14-13, South by 1. Here's Warren Green for 3. Won't go. Pearson knocks the ball off of Shoemaker and out of bounds. It'll still be South ball. 1 point advantage for the South right now as they're playing well. Pearson to inbound for the South. Gets it into Vandevelde on the baseline. Shot won't go. Shoemaker has it stolen by Pearson, and Pearson gets it to go. Tyler Pearson making things happen. Back to the way. DeVore batted away by Pearson. Here's Castor, though. He's big and strong inside, and he will score. 16-15, South by 1.
The game started with a flurry of threes attempted by the North squad, and the South squad has not attempted except for one tonight. Should maybe see a few more coming up here for him.
Here's Bliss with the basketball. Bliss, standing dribble out high, takes it to the left elbow, now in the lane, kicks it out to Green. Green will drive in, lays it up with the left hand and scores. Warren Green, nice move. His first 2 points. South by 3. Here's Cody firing up the 3, will not fall. Shoemaker with the rebound, dribbles once, pump fake, puts it up, missed the shot. Batted out of bounds by Pearson. Still North basketball. And the North 7 again. Bringing in the other 5. Carlson, Foss, Snyder, Tolley, and Wright. 18-15, South by 3. And the inbound is given over to Foss. Check that, Carlson. Now here's a long 3 by Wright, no good. Foss up high for the rebound, and he's getting hammered inside. He'll go to the line and shoot there. He had 3 white jerseys around him there. Got the rebound and drew the foul. And to the charity stripe he goes. Foul is going to be called against Vandevelde. Foss can't get the first one to go. Off the mark. Second one coming up. Left-handed John Foss misses the pair. Rebound Tyler Pearson. And Pearson hands it off to Sechrist. Check that, Robbie Bliss. Bliss inside. Now outside to Bliss. Fires the 3. No good. Rebound Foss. Foss takes it up ahead. Here's Wright with it. Wright with the basket, or Snyder with the basketball. And then a 3 by Tolley is good. So we're tied at 18. Tolley tallies the first 3 of the ball game. Pearson inside. Vandevelde back to Pearson. Pearson cross court. Bliss with the basketball. Out high and out of Myler. Myler kicks it into the corner to Green. Back to Bliss for three. Will not go. Myler taps it up once, taps it up again. Can't get it to fall. Rebound comes down to Carlson for the North. Now up ahead is Snyder. Snyder, good move, drives in, missed the shot, tap up good by Foss. 20-18, the North by 2 now.
Foss really did a nice job of following up that time, and he's learned his role in this game, and that's to stay around the basket a little bit more. I'm sure he'll learn that as time goes on, going to playing at that Division I program.
Bliss with it on the left elbow, has it batted away, but Green chases it down in half court. Back to Bliss now. Man-to-man defense by the North. Bliss trying to get an opening, but Tolley really containing him. Now Bliss drives in and drew the foul. Robbie Bliss with a good penetration there and got fouled. Go to the line and shoot a pair. Foul going to be called against Tolley. And Bliss gets the first one to drop, his first point of the ball game.
Well, Bliss had, as you mentioned, nice penetration. He moved to the basket in a hurry, and Warren Green with a nice play last time down the floor too. Just shot to the basket. He shot out of a cannon. These kids, they just get them a little bit of an inch, and they take a mile and get that real good basketball prowess.
Bliss makes a pair, and here's Foss. What a spin move inside. He faked his way to the left and went to his right and scored with ease, and left Brad Pandevelde shaking his head. Big-time post move.
And a much taller ball player. That's the thing about him. He's so quick.
Here's Myler driving in traffic. Shot won't fall. Rebound comes down to Foss. Whips it up ahead. Perfect pass, but it's knocked away by Bliss. He'll get the foul. Great pass up ahead to Matt Wright. And really a good hustling play by Bliss to pick up the foul. It'll be out of bounds to the North, and checking in for the South now will be John Hill of Princeville, 5'10", and Jake Sechrist, 6'3", from Williamsfield. The North with the basketball. And it'll be Wright inbounding to Foss, and Foss pushed off of Vandevelde going for the basketball. So Foss called for the foul, his first, team foul number 3. And it'll be South bringing it up court. Robbie Bliss.
Give Vandevelde credit. He did a good job of defending Foss, so Foss had to foul in order to get open.
Bliss up ahead. Here's Hill for 3. It won't go. Rebound to Vandevelde. Vandevelde to Green. Green lost the handle. Ball loose. Foss scrambles, falls on the floor, throws it up ahead to Tolley. And he missed the shot, and we got a offensive goaltending. I think that ball was going to go by Tolley, but coming up behind was Matt Wright, who was going to slam dunk it home, and it's offensive goaltending. That ball was going to go by
It was. You're exactly right, it was. But, boy, he got up there in a hurry. He would have slammed it if he would have had a couple more seconds up there.
Warren Green now, baseline jumper, nothing but the bottom of the net for Warren Green. He's got 4, and we're tied at 22. Entertaining first half, that's for sure. Matt Wright with the basketball, out high to Foss, fakes the 3, drives in, tried to shovel it, but Vandevelde took it away, heaves it up for Green, breakaway layup, Warren Green, and he gets it to drop. And the South up by 2 as 5 new players will come in for the North.
Warren Green, that quickness, we saw how well he did for Galva all year.
Lob inside to Foss, and he just has it stripped out of his hands. That was going to be an easy 2 points had the foul not been committed, and I think Bliss is going to get another one. That one will be on Vandevelde, his second. And a fresh 5 come in for the North. Marquise Cody, Scott DeVore, Eric Castor, Ross Shoemaker, and Nate Skelton. 24-22, South leading it by 2. Easy subs tonight for Coach Wise and Rumley. They just go 5-5. Now for the South, they got 12 guys. Can't quite do that. With it now is driving in, shot it up DeVore, no good. Sechrist with the rebound, up ahead to Vandevelde. Vandevelde driving in on Skelton and gets fouled by Skelton. Vandevelde wanting goaltending, but nope, not going to happen. That is foul number 1 on Skelton. Team foul number 4. And Vandevelde at the free throw line. This past season, he was 69% from the charity stripe, 59% from field goal range. That's pretty outstanding. Vandervelde missed the first free throw, though.
Vandervelde had that excellent regional championship game against Kewanee. He played very, very well. What a ball player he is. He has been in his high school career.
Second one good against Weathersfield.
I'm sorry,
championship.
Single-handedly, it just seemed like a couple of times. He's just a heck of a ball player, though.
Makes the second free throw, and then the North turn the ball over, and Robbie Bliss brings it up across half court. Bliss out between the circles. Right side of Warren Green. Goes inside. Vandervelde got open, got away from Shoemaker, and Vandervelde scores. 27-22. Here's DeVore out to Skelton. Skelton cross court to Castor. Now Cody driving in. Dish for Shoemaker. Stripped away by Sechrist. Ball comes back to Cody for the North. Jumper won't go. DeVore in traffic. Can't get it to go. Tapped around. Castor with it. Gonna muscle it up. Can't get it to go. Sechrist with the basketball, and he pulls it away. Jake Sechrist, big inside from Williamsfield. Bliss with it now. Out top for the South to Warren Green. 27-22. Holding the basketball is John Hill. Now to Bliss. Bliss drives in and gets it to drop. 29-22, South with its biggest lead. Here comes DeVore up court now for the North.
Pretty running one-hander by the South once again.
Skelton to DeVore. Over to Castor. Can't get it to fall. Boy, he and Sechrist are just battling and battling and battling. Castor still can't get it to go, and he's looking at the ref like, you got to be kidding me. I'm getting hammered. Here's a long one from Hill, no good. Rebound loose, and it comes down to the North. Scott DeVore up court now. DeVore driving in, ball loose, taken away. Warren Green had it, lost it, picked up by Castor. Now Cody laying it up, and he gets it to drop. A lot of action. 29-24.
And we talked about both teams being a little bit tired in the second half. They're giving it all they got. You can sure tell it's not just an all-star game. They're both athletically very, very inclined.
And have a foul on Shoemaker as he was holding Vandervelde, and Shoemaker gets called for his first. Matt Say, Brad Boyer, and also back in David Engel for the South. Vandervelde, Green, and Bliss get a breather.
South hanging tough, actually leading this ball game by 5 points. Doing a great job so far.
Here's Engel. Inside to Say. Pump fake, then puts it up and scores. Matt Say with 4. 31-24. The lead is 7 for the South. Here's Castor. Baseline J. Will not fall. Boyer had the rebound. Almost lost it. And hands it off to Say. Say now brings it up court. Matt Say ahead to Engel. Fakes the three. Nice bounce pass to Boyer. Boyer going to muscle it up, and he can't get this one to drop. Castor with the rebound. A rare miss from Brad Boyer. Scott DeVore driving in. We got an offensive foul. He lowered the boom. Good defense there from John Hill, and Scott DeVore knew it was a foul riding away. And it'll be South basketball. Matt Say to bring it up court. 7 minutes to go in this first half. And the lead is 7 for the South, 31-24. Say, top of the circle. Looks for Engel, finds him. Engel pull up, 15-footer, left it short, rebound. Nice rebound by Nate Skelton, who can really sky. Skelton leaves it for Cody. Cody underneath the basket, puts up the shot, can't go. Rebound, Sechrist and Boyer. Boyer now takes it up court, shovels over to Engel. Engel reverse layup is blocked out of bounds, still South basketball. Run and gun and then run some more.
There's not as many points scored as you might think, but wait till you see the shooting statistics. What's really hurt the North squad thus far is the fact they can't make a whole lot of these threes. They're hitting about 16% from the three-point line, and I don't have the South as getting one three-point shot yet tonight, and they've only attempted 5. So that's why the point total was down just a little bit with 6:39 left in the first half.
And a fresh 5 back in there for the North. Here's Say with it back in the corner. Myler, he fires up the 3, rattles in and out, no good. And the rebound comes down to Snyder. Snyder out to right, now to Foss. He's going to fire up the 3, nothing but the bottom of the net for John Foss. They can't stop him inside, and then he steps out and hits the 3. Back the other way comes Matt Say across the timeline. Say over to Myler on the right wing. Into the corner it goes. And with the basketball is David Engel. Engel leaves it for Myler. Tries again. This one won't go. Dericki in there. He can't get the rebound, but he will get the foul as Foss got the rebound, and Dericki gets the foul, his second. And that'll be team foul number 7, or team foul number 6, so it's still out of bounds with 6 minutes to go in the first half. Foss will inbound to Andy Tolley from Orion. And his coach Dennis Weiss on the bench. Tolley fires up the 3 and nails it. Andy Tolley with his second 3 of the ball game. It's 31-30 now as the North trails the South by 1. Matt Say for the South, driving in. Stops, leaves it for Dericki. Good pass. Dericki underneath. Had a block by Carlson. And back the other way comes Snyder. Alley-oop. Good, and a foul. The alley-oop to Matt Wright, and he was fouled by Mike Myler. And Wright gets it to go, and he'll have a chance for the three-point play. That was beautiful.
That was a heck of a lead pass. I was very surprised. And then just drain. That was a heck of a shot, too, keeping his body under control the whole way.
Great pass from Snyder, and the free throw missed. Boyer with the rebound. Engel up ahead. North leading it by 1. Engel driving in. Can't go. Rebound. Engel somehow got it and scores. Being in the right place at the right time after some of the other guys battled for the rebound. Tolley over to Snyder. Snyder out high. Here's Matt Wright inside to Foss. He spins in traffic. Left-hander won't drop this time. And the rebound comes out long. Myler with it now for the South. South by 1. Cross court Say. Say puts up the runner off the glass and good. It's as if the defense let it go. Thought he was going to pass as he did so often. Here's Snyder. Or check that, Andy Tolley again with the 3. His third of the ball game. We're tied at 35. Engel lost the handle. Dericki tried to get it, but it comes into the hands of Brandon Carlson for the North. Carlson has it batted away. Got it back. Reverse layup good. How do you like that? Carlson gets his first 2. 37-35. Wow.
I don't have enough room in my sheet for all these shots. Gee.
Engel into Dericki. Muscles it up. Can't get it to drop. Foss hammered as he got the rebound. I think Boyer or Dericki got him. And that one's going to be on Boyer.
What an entertaining ball game with the Fast and Furious. They had a movie like that, Fast and Furious. Never saw it, but that's what this reminds me of.
That's rare that you didn't see something.
Yeah.
Dom and Pearson back in the lineup for the South. Say and Engel go out. By the way, as we mentioned in the pregame, we didn't think the South had an answer for Foss, and they really don't. He's dominating on the glass.
He sure is.
At the free throw line, he gets this one to drop.
So did you see Star Wars yet? You didn't tell me yet.
Yes, I did.
What did you think?
It was okay. It was good.
You had the same opinion that I do then.
Second half, I really enjoyed.
Yeah. The first half dragged. I thought the Phantom Menace was better. Okay, let's get away from movies now and get back on.
There's our Siskel and Ebert review tonight. Here's Boyer in traffic out to Pearson. Bounce pass kicked by Mark Daum, I think, and it'll be out of bounds. Check that. It was kicked by Phil Snyder. 39-35, North on top by 4, thanks in part to Andy Tolley hitting the 3s. Here's Pearson with the basketball to Daum. Inside it goes to Boyer. Boyer out to Dericki. He fires up the 3. It's off the mark. Myler with the rebound. Bounce pass for Pearson. Pearson on the baseline. Shovels underneath to Boyer, and Boyer will score. Brad Boyer got away from Foss that time and found himself pretty much in command down low. North by 2. Here's Tolley. Tolley with it. Slides to the right elbow. Kicks it out to Carlson, who can really shoot the 3. Foss inside off the glass too hard. Rebound Mark Daum. Daum across the timeline. Daum with the basketball. Slides in, lays it up, and scores. Mark Daum with his first 2. And we're tied at 39 all.
Quarterback for the Stark County football team again, Mark Daum, and also quarterback for that basketball team, a real good ball player.
Snyder in the corner to Tolley now for the North. Talley goes inside to Foss. Puts it up with the left hand and scores, and got fouled by Boyer. And they're just having to resort to beating on him. I mean, he has a big height advantage. Boyer is very strong, physical player inside, but listed at 6'2", and Foss listed at 6'8", so that's quite an assignment to try and contain him.
Sure is. Foss with a nice move, though. When he gets his body righted to the basket, he can put that ball down against anybody. He's just a heck of a ball player. When he does stuff out of control, it doesn't happen for him. But when he's in control, he is an excellent ball player.
And he can play on the perimeter as he hit a three. Here's Myler with it now for the South at the free throw line. Takes it out to Dahm. Dahm to the left elbow. Fade away. Rejected as it was partially blocked by Matt Wright, but now it's taken away by Myler. Pump fake Dahm, and he drew Foss up in the air and drew the foul. So Mark Dahm will go to the free throw line, and Dahm on the season was 80% from the charity stripe. 42-39, North on top by 3 with 2:40 to go in the first half. Free throw good by Dahm.
The half has gone pretty fast.
Yes, it has.
It's been a very action-packed first half, and not a lot of stoppages of play, and that makes a difference also with the flow of the game and the entertainment for these fans, too. They've gotten an awful good look thus far at some real quality ball players.
Dahm's second free throw. He gets them both to drop. 42-41. Back comes the North with Talley. Firing another three. This one won't go. A rebound Boyer. Had it taken away by Foss, and then he got hammered. Boy, Boyer just really nailed Foss. He had the rebound taken away by Foss, and then Foss went to shoot, and Boyer just clobbered him.
Is that a hammer?
That is a major hammer there. I don't know how Foss is pretty big. I mean, he just shook it all off, but
yeah.
Free throw doesn't drop. Vandevelde will check in now for Boyer. I don't know that he got upset, but he was definitely going for the foul there.
I think that he wanted to make sure the basket wasn't made.
He did, and he made sure Foss couldn't make either free throw either. 42-41. Here comes Dahm up quickly to Myler. Back to Dahm. Drives in. Had it partially blocked and out of bounds. Nice block shot there by John Foss. 42-41. North by 1 with 2:21 to go in the first half. Here's Dahm to inbound. Throws it out long to Myler. He fires up the three. Will not fall. Rebound comes to Pearson in traffic over to DeRicke. Off his hand, out of bounds. It'll go back to the North. I think both these teams will look forward to the intermission so they can get a breather. Here's Talley bringing it up court. Top of the circle. Talley drives in, cut off, looking for help, finds Foss down low, and he just got beat on there, but nothing called, and it's out of bounds. It'll be South ball. Well, the South has resorted to just beating on John Foss.
Yes, you see the boxing gloves? They put him on.
Holy cow.
And you know, they're a little bit lower, so they get him right around the ribs.
I give him credit. I give him credit, though. He is not showing any emotion, not getting mad, nothing, just playing the game. Myler for three, can't hit again. Rebound to Castor. Now up ahead it goes. Here's a long three, bouncing, will not fall as Matt Wright couldn't get it to go, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be South ball. David Engel will check in now for the South. Vandevelde back in, along with DeRicke and Pearson and Dahm. And the North has Cody, DeVore, Castor, Shoemaker, and Skelton. Minute 30 to go in the half. Here's Dahm with it. Drive it in traffic, put it up, got fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot a pair.
You knew that was going to happen. Once Dahm went to the hole, he was going to get hacked. It's starting to get real physical on both ends of the floor. Might have to have the officials talk to both teams.
I think it's a case where if you get the ball down low, we're going to drill you. You come in there with the big boys, got to pay the price, right? Dahm makes another free throw.
What a year for football in this area. What a year for basketball in this area. Just a marvelous year for both, and track, too, for that matter, and volleyball.
Vandevelde gets the rebound. Dahm made one of two, and Vandevelde can't get it to go. Castor with the rebound. Castor almost caught from behind. Gets it up ahead to Skelton. Now over to Cody. Cody with the basketball in traffic. Kicks it over to Skelton. Skelton down low to Castor. Castor driving in. Passes back out to Shoemaker. Shoemaker now to Skelton. Skelton standing dribble. Now drives in. Leaves it for Cody. Cody tried to take it down to Castor. It goes to Castor. He puts it up and scores. Eric Castor, nice move. And it's a 2-point lead now for the North with under a minute to go in the half. Dahm to Engel. Engel kicks it out. Pearson for three. Way off the mark. Rebound comes to Vandevelde. His shot won't go. Rebound then to Castor, and we got a foul inside. Castor will go to the free throw line and shoot one in bonus with 38 seconds remaining in the first half. So Eric Castor to step to the free throw line. He was about 73% this past season. And he will shoot 1 and 1. The foul was called against Scott DeRicky, his third. Free throw no good from Castor. You really don't expect the best free throw shooting in this All-Star game. I mean, it's not like these guys have been shooting free throws ever since February. And we usually see that, although the South has been pretty accurate on the free throws thus far. Castor makes 1 of 2. 3-point lead for the North. Here's Engel up ahead now for the South. 30 seconds remaining in the half. Engel with the basketball, takes it out to Pearson. Pearson holding out in the center circle. Takes it left side. Here's Hill for three, and it's short. Engel kept it alive, but it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be North basketball.
One thing's for sure, you don't have to worry about a time clock like they have in college or the pros for these kids to shoot, because they are definitely taking a few shots in this game.
Bringing it up court slowly is Skelton. First time it's been slow all night. Down to 12 seconds. Here's DeVore over to Shoemaker. Out high to Skelton. Down to 6 seconds. Skelton had to bat it away. Ball loose. Skelton picks it up, gives to DeVore for three. Good as the buzzer sounds. Scott DeVore hits a three. And the North leads it by 6 at the intermission. 48-42. The halftime score, the North on top by 6.
Each winning shooter will receive a medallion, and all members and coaches of the winning team will receive a PizzaHut gift certificate. If the first students from each team would like to take their position. Shooting first for the South is number 14, Bobby Bliss, for the North. Number 12, Andy Toller. Gentlemen, are you ready? Set. Go. For the South team, number 12, David Engel. For the North team, number 32, Philip Snyder. Gentlemen, are you ready? Set. Go. Hill, and for the North team, Brandon Carlson. Are you ready, gentlemen? Set, go.
Hitting 20 and only 19 for the South. It was a heck of a battle, but Brandon Carlson of Anawan hit 10 out of 15 shots to lead his team from behind to win the three-point showdown for the North.
He's a heck of a shooter, a pure shooter, and as you mentioned, he just caught fire. You said that Carlson would have to catch fire for them to win because the South had quite a lead, and that's exactly what Brandon Carlson did. Wow, 10 out of 15 from the three-point arc. That's 67%.
Phil Snyder will inbound the basketball for the North. They have a 6-point lead, and the basketball as we begin the second half. He'll be out there with Tolley and Wright and Foss and Carlson, Vandevelde, Green, Say, Engel, and Boyer for the South. And Tolley has the basketball for the North as he takes the inbound. As we are underway, and the ball is kicked and out of bounds. It'll still be North basketball. Try it again. 48-42. Both these teams have a shot at 100. Boy, if the South could hit some threes, Russ, this might be a little bit different game.
At 30%, they would have hit 3 to 4 of them, and that would have been a difference in the ball game.
There's another three for the North as Matt Wright dials up long distance. Back the other way, Green comes driving in, bodies flying, but Warren Green gets it to go. He's got 8 points. 51-44. South with no three-pointers, North with 6. Here's Snyder driving in, lost the handle, kicks it out. Foss for three, he hits one. His second. The threes are raining for the North, and they have a height advantage, but they're shooting the ball well. And there's a two-pointer from Warren Green, so he's heating it up. 54-46. Tolley up ahead to Matt Wright. Wright with the basketball. Tried to go to Carlson. Batted away by Vandevelde. Out of bounds still. North basketball.
Well, these teams just got a little warmed up and coming out at halftime. 4 for 4 from the floor after shooting 42 and 37% from the floor in the first half from the North and South.
Lob underneath to Foss, and he had to bat it away once, and he goes up strong and gets it to go again, and he has got 20 points in the ball game. Put him down for the MVP. That ought to be an easy choice. What do you think?
I don't think there's any doubt in my mind or yours, either one of ours.
Green just put up a good shot inside, but couldn't get it to go for the South, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be North basketball. 10-point advantage for the North. 56-46. You know, the South has some good three-point shooters, but thus far tonight, not the case. Here's Matt Wright, long three. This one won't go. Long rebound to Phil Snyder. Reverse layup blocked by Matt Say. And Say with the basketball, looks up court, heaves it up ahead to Green. Green drives in, pulls up, off the glass, 12-footer won't go. Boyer tried to get the rebound, but Wright took it away. Now to Andy Tolley. Up ahead of Snyder for the North. He's from Geneseo. Over to Matt Wright. Fires the three again and then hits it again. 3 3-pointers by the Princeton duo, Wright and Foss, here in the second half. And here's Green inside. Pump fake, double clutch, gets it to go. Warren Green with all 6 points for the South in the second half thus far. Here's Snyder driving in. Pretty layup, but won't fall. Rebound in traffic. Brandon Carlson gets it to go. 61-48. Matt Say out high for the South. Turnaround now by Engel. Pretty shot by David Engel. Quick release. You need a scorecard to keep track because points are falling fast and furious. Foss over to Wright. Another three. This one won't fall. Rebound. Foss got it and scores again. Foss with 22. Here's Engel driving all the way. The lane just parted for him, and he was able to go coast to coast and score. 63-52. If you pass the ball, you're not going to get it back in this.
That's right. By the way, the South is 5 for 6 in this half this far, and they've gone down in the fact they're trailing not just by 6 like they were at halftime. Now they're down by 13.
And Phil Snyder just scored a running layup for 2. Here's Boyer inside, trying to post up. Got a block by Foss. Gets it back. Takes it out to Vandevelde. He fires up 15-footer. Won't fall. And the rebound controlled by Matt Wright. 13-point lead. Here's Wright firing a 3. Good again. Wow. Matt Wright with 3 threes in the second half. 68-52. Here's Matt Say for the South. Out to Engel. Engel behind the back move. Then 15-footer. Shot won't fall. Foss with the rebound. Whips it up ahead to Wright. Drives in. Can't score on the layup. And the tap up lost out of bounds. It'll be South ball. And we'll get a fresh 5 for the North, but what a show by the North to start this second half. 16-16 yet to play. 68-52. North on top.
3 minutes and 45 seconds gone in the second half, and the North has scored 20 points. They have really flexed their muscles in this half with a 3-point shot.
Green out to Vandevelde. Down low for Boyer. He's guarded inside by Shoemaker, and Boyer will score. He's got a dozen. Up ahead, Scott DeVore almost threw it away. Boy, Matt Say went down hard. Appears to be okay. Looked like his ankle kind of gave out, and then he went into the bleachers. Appears to be all right. And Scott DeVore, another Princeton grad, will inbound. Throws it in long to Marquise Cody from Prophetstown. Cody takes it out high, and he throws it right into the hands of Engel, who drives in for the breakaway layup. And David Engel now with 10. 6 in this half. He's leading the way for his team in the second frame. Here's Castor out to DeVore. His shot won't go. Rebound to Vandevelde. Up ahead to Engel. Engel driving down again. Puts it up. Can't get it to go this time. Castor with the rebound. Outlet pass to Nate Skelton from Cambridge. Skelton spins to DeVore. Over to Shoemaker. Drives in and scores. Shoemaker's first 2 points of the ball game. And back the other way comes Matt Say.
The South have yet to attempt a 3-point shot in this half, and the North is 4 for 6 from their 3-point line for 67% in this half.
Say to Green for 3. Won't go. Gets his own rebound. Runs into Shoemaker. Takes it back. Throws it away right into the hands of Scott DeVore. He will go in for the layup and left it short, but Cody there for the tap up. Good. He's got 8. 72-56. And Say brings it across the half-court line. Matt Say with the basketball. Drives in, puts it up in traffic and scores, and got fouled by Eric Castor. Castor called for his second. Say with 8 points. And a fresh 5 coming in. Jake Sechrist, John Hill, Robbie Bliss, Mark Daum. Tyler Pearson will check in for Matt Say if he makes the free throw. 14:34 remaining. Second half, and 72-58 as the North has really jumped out in front in the second half. Shoemaker with the rebound on the same miss. And here comes the drive by Cody, no good after Skelton lost it. Cody now back up, and he'll score on the rebound. He's got 10. The lead is 16, thanks in large part to Matt Wright's 3-point shooting. Mark Daum with it. Out ahead to Bliss. Over to Hill for 3. South still can't hit a 3. It won't go, and Hill got the rebound, hustling for it, and then got fouled. So it'll be out of bounds. It's the first foul in the second half on the, check that second one on the North. With the basketball is Mark Daum. Daum driving in, lays it up, and scores. Pretty move by Daum. He's got 7. 74-60, 14-point lead for the North, and we got a walk-in violation. Scott DeVore, feet slid on him, called for the travel, and it'll go back the other way to the South.
And again, it's the effectiveness of the three-point shot that's blown this game to a 14-point lead for the North over the South thus far. They have just been shooting lights out thus far. They're not that far away from getting to 100 points, only 26 points away. The way they're shooting, they're going to be there in the next 5 minutes.
Tyler Pearson to Daum. Daum driving baseline. Gives to Pearson inside. Taken away by Castor. He throws it away right into the hands of Hill, and he just got crunched by Shoemaker. Shoemaker was just kind of standing there and going to be called for the foul, but boy, going down hard was John Hill.
Shoemaker, a very good basketball player for the Cambridge Vikings, but you know, I got to go back to one of their playoff games that the Cambridge Vikings had in football when he blocked 2 guys at the same time on a punt return. He's just an amazing athlete, but boy, when you consider 2 guys he blocked at the same time, very, very impressive ball player.
Yes, indeed. He was a heck of a player for Coach Larry Stahl. Both free throws made by John Hill. 74-62. Here's DeVore up quickly for the North. Lost the handle, got it back, puts it up, and scores. Scott DeVore now with 5. The lead is 14 for the North. You take away the three-point shots, this is a different ballgame. 9 3-pointers for the North, none for the South. And here's a 3. Still won't go for Hill. Rebound Pearson in traffic. It won't go. Tapped around. Hill gets it back. He can't score. Hill gets it again, and he'll reload. Out to Bliss. Bliss over to Sechrist. 15-footer. Won't go. Rebound Scott DeVore. DeVore out of the pack. Shovels up ahead to Cody in traffic. Can't get it to go. Shoemaker out at half court. Shoemaker over to Castor. Castor driving in, and he will score. Eric Castor playing a ton, and he got knocked down as he went to the glass. He's taking it all in stride, laughing about it as he went down hard. Here's Daum driving in. Lays it up, no good. Pearson with the rebound. Back to Daum, and Daum will score. Man, bodies are just flying out there. Now a long pass up ahead to Cody. Cody with the basketball on the baseline. Nowhere to go with it. Hands it off to Skelton for 3. Good! Nate Skelton makes it everybody in the act now for the North. He was the last one to score, and he hit a 3-pointer. That's 10 in the ball game. And it's 81-64. It is all North right now. And there's a 3-pointer finally for the South as John Hill gets one to go. 81-67. The North is going to hit 100. You can almost take that to the bank. Castor for 3! And the big guy hits one. Eric Castor hits a 3-pointer for the North. 84-67. Scramble to the record book as we got a foul on Shoemaker to see what the record is. If they keep it for most 3 points by a team, it is 13 in 1993. I got to believe that's going to fall.
So we have 11, is that right?
That's what I got down.
That's what I got too. And the amazing thing is that the North squad is 6 for 8 from the three-point arc, 75%.
John Hill puts up a 3 for the South, no good. Andy Tolley gets the rebound. 11.5 to go in the ball game. Tolley driving in, kicks it out to Carlson. Carlson out top to Matt Wright. Driving in Snyder. Good layup, good for 2. Phil Snyder from Geneseo with 8 points. Here comes Robbie Bliss now for the Southmen across the timeline and bumped and fouled. Tolley going to be called for the foul. His second, team foul number 4. There have been no fouls called on the South here in the second half. It's an all-star game.
Yep, and you don't see it that often, but it's a very physical ball game on both fronts. But you got to look at it, too, the fact that the South has been getting the ball up there pretty easy.
And the North is firing 3s, and you don't get a lot of fouls on 3s.
Well, you don't see a lot of them right now.
Here's another 3. Good! And this time, hitting the 3 was Phil Snyder. His first 3, and that's 12 now in the ball game. And again, the record is 13. Here's Daum in traffic, in trouble, finds Tyler Pearson. and he just waited until the defense collapsed on him, and it did, and he got fouled.
Snyder doing a very nice job from Geneseo, as you mentioned, shooting the ball well and also running the floor well, too. And defensively and offensively, he's just been a real ton for this North squad. This North squad, again, really flexed their muscles. 48 points at halftime, and now they're up to 89 already.
Bliss throws it away. Snyder with the steal. Snyder down the lane to Tolley. He has it rejected by Pearson, and it goes out of bounds. So it'll go still to the North men. Snyder to inbound. 10.5 minutes to go. 89-67. The North in command. Here's Wright from 12. No good. And we got a foul inside. And they're going to get John Foss on the push-off. And if this were a normal basketball game, the North coaches would probably be doing some jawing on the officials. 7 team fouls on the North, 0 on the South.
I think that you're probably right. Of course, these officials are all volunteers.
And it's a fun game.
It sure is. But again, the shooting is phenomenal for the North. 7 for 9 from the three-point line thus far. And I haven't counted up all of the two-point shots, too, but the North team is just shooting phenomenal. Lights out is what we call it a lot of times during the basketball season.
Sechrist at the line. He can't get it to go, and the ball lost out of bounds. Last touch by Ricky, I believe, so it'll be North basketball. 89-67. A lot of points scored, but nowhere near the record, I don't believe, here tonight, because the most points in a game by a team in regulation was 121, and I guess they could do that if they keep shooting. Pearson with the rebound on the miss, but it's taken back by Matt Wright. Wright shovels up ahead to Foss. He had a block by Tyler Pearson. And Pearson down the lane, shovels it up, can't get it to go, and got hammered. And he will go to the free throw line and shoot a pair.
A very vocal crowd really getting into this ball game.
89-67. 22-point lead for the North. Pearson's free throw good. He's got 3 points. Second one on the way from Pearson, and it too is good. And we have a break in the action. The North leading the South by 20. Say anything. I just show how ignorant I am when it comes to that. I did not know until about 2 weeks ago that there was a hockey team in Carolina.
Yeah.
What is wrong with this world that there's a hockey team in Carolina?
Yeah, there's one down in Phoenix, too.
And there's one in Dallas.
Yeah, in Dallas.
I mean, when Minnesota lost the North Stars,
Florida,
hockey became zilch.
But they got a hockey team up there now, of course.
I know it, but that was crazy. Oh, well, so much for that. To each his own, right?
Yeah.
89-69, and we're back to action. Brandon Carlson has it out to Foss, top of the circle. He's guarded by DeRicky. Foss spins in traffic, puts up the left-hander, won't go. Battle on the board, Sechrist with the rebound. Now to Pearson. Good pass to Ricky, and he missed it. And the rebound comes down to Phil Snyder. Snyder down the lane, kicks it out. Tolley for 3. Good again, and there's your tied record. 13 threes for the North squad. 3 the other way for the South, and it'll go for Robbie Bliss.
Nothing's coming easy in the three-point shot for the South team. A Bliss coming through. And again, the North team has tied the record for three-point shots made in a ball game.
They'll probably shoot another one, don't you think?
I think that's going to happen with over 9 minutes left in the game.
You know, Brandon Carlson, one of the best three-pointers in the state. I don't know if he's even fired one up yet. Here's a pass up ahead. Mike Myler in traffic, and Mike Myler will get his first basket of the night. Back the other way, the North team, and Myler breaks up the pass inside, and it goes out of bounds. 8:50 to play, 92-74.
I think the young men are getting just a little bit winded.
Here's Foss in traffic, and we're seeing it again. Foss gets it inside. You got to foul him, otherwise it's 2 points. And of course, MVPs will be named after the ball game. And Foss just got another 2 points as he got the pass inside. He's got, what did I just say, 22, now 24. Here's a three. Robbie Bliss will drain one from long range. South cuts it under 20, 94-77, 8.5 minutes to play. If the North keeps shooting the way they are, Matt Wright inside can't get it to go. They might get the most points in regulation. 121. There's a three put up by Bliss, no good. Myler with the rebound, now to Dericki. Into the corner, Sechrist. The long bomb. Long two-pointer good. And with Jake Sechrist making that basket, everybody has scored in the ballgame. That's what you like to see. Here's Bliss for three. Won't go. Rebound, Foss. Foss, lead pass up ahead, Tolley. He will spot and fire the three, and it's no good. Rebound to Bliss. Bliss across the half-court stripe. Stops, pass inside to Ricky, and he's fouled by Foss. And Foss will pick up his third.
I think it's a good time for the substitutions to come. I think it's going to happen pretty quick.
And the North is bringing in 5 freshmen. 7:46 left to play in the ball game. And Scott Dericki will be at the free throw line for the South men, shooting the one and bonus. Dericki free throw, no good. A rebound, Shoemaker. Shoemaker in traffic, gives it up over to Skelton. Skelton up ahead to Cody. Cody in the baseline. I got a whistle, and it's knocked out of bounds. It'll be South basketball. 94-79. South coming right back.
And it looks like the South team is trying to come back. They're down by a little bit, but they've made a little bit of a run here late in the, not late in the game, but midway through.
Bliss leading the charge, but he misses that three. He had a couple right before that. Here's DeVore the other way now for the North. DeVore in traffic, lost it, got it back, lost it, picked up by Sechrist. Here comes Pearson. Pearson, the runner up ahead of Myler. Myler down on the baseline, guarded by Castor. He spots for three, fires it up, can't get it to go. Tapped around, Cody with the rebound for the North. Up ahead to DeVore. DeVore drives in, tried to give it up to a teammate, Skelton, but it's no good, and Bliss with it. And Bliss will stop and pop the short jumper, won't go. Rebound to Pearson. Pearson fires the three, rattles in and out, no good. That would have got the South fans really into this. Here's Skelton the other way for the North. Pass inside DeVore. DeVore had it knocked away by Myler, and it goes out of bounds. It'll still be North basketball, and 5 fresh players come in for the South. It'll be Green and Boyer, John Hill, Vandevelde, and Daum.
Well, 30 points is about what it's going to take to hit the record for points in a regulation game, and they're not that far away, the North squad is.
Cody, nice bank shot from the left side, 96-79. Back to the way, Warren Green now with the basketball. Green takes it out high to Hill, over to Vandevelde. Vandevelde to Daum, 17-footer Daum will not go. Rebound Skelton. Skelton for the North. They lead it by 17. Drives in, finds Cody. Cody, short jumper, won't fall, tapped around, still tapped around. Finally comes down to Castor, and he puts it up and scores. Eric Castor is big and strong inside. 98-79, North in control. About to make the scoreboard turn over to triple digits. Don't see that often. Here's Vandevelde. Out high to Hill, three-pointer partially blocked by DeVore. And Skelton has it. Up ahead to Cody. 5.5 to go, and it's off the foot of Boyer and out of bounds. 98-79. And it'll be North with the basketball. As they inbound, inside, Castor spins, puts it up, won't go. Rebound comes out to Vandevelde. Vandevelde up ahead to Green. Green will drive in, slides in, and scores. Green with 14. Back the other way, we got a foul, and they're going to wave off the basket. Shoemaker drove in, got fouled, and they waved off the basket, saying it was before the shot. It's probably the only time Tim Snowden will only get words of disapproval for the call that don't come with a stern voice and a scowl. Both coaches were up grinning at him.
That's the way to do it, too.
There's a shot by Cody. Won't fall. Tapped around. Vandevelde with the rebound. Gives it up to Dahm. Dahm races up court. Leaves it for Hill, and he's bumped into by Shoemaker, but they're going to call an offensive foul on Hill. So it'll go back the other way. 98 to 81.
They're getting a little bit of a workout, these officials are, too. And again, it's a volunteer basis. They're volunteering their time as well as these players. All the receipts go to charity, which is a heck of a thing once again.
Castor driving in ball. Wow, John Hill just took a shot from Eric Castor trying to play defense, and Castor was going to the glass, and Hill got in the way, and he went flying. Nothing called. Yeah, nothing called. It'll be out of bounds to the north. 5 minutes yet to go. And thrown away on the inbound, and Vandevelde picks it up. Up ahead to Dahm. Dahm behind the back dribble. Into the corner, Warren Green. Back to Dahm. Takes it inside. Vandevelde in traffic. Kicks it back out to Hill. Hill steps in. 15-footer, and he nails it. John Hill with 7. 98-83.
Still trying to keep it close. Down by 15. And again, this has been a torrid shooting pace for both these clubs in this game.
Skelton down to the baseline. DeVore can't get it to go. North still can't get their 100, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be South basketball. And Engel, Myler, and Say will check in for the South squad. But first, nope, I guess we had a foul called, so it'll be free throws coming up here for John Hill. 4:28 remaining in his All-Star Classic here at Weathersfield High School. And the shot is up and good from John Hill. He's had a good second half. All of his points coming in this half. He totals 8. As Engel checks in for Green and Say comes in for Vandevelde. Myler will check in for Hill if he makes this free throw. And he does. 4:28 remaining. Looks like the North men, for the second straight year anyway, I don't remember other than that, but the North men won it last year. South women won it last year. South women won it handedly this year. And the North men lead it by 13 right now. Driving in is DeVore. Had it battered away, but Castor got it, and he got fouled. That's only justice that they finally get Eric Castor to the free throw line, because he's been beat on several times here tonight with nothing called, or at least he thought he was getting beat on and nothing called, and Eric Castor will go to the free throw line. And he's had a good game.
He was getting beat on. Of course, you mentioned Eric Castor from Princeton, teammate of John Foss's, and they had a heck of a run at it this year. Real good ball club and went quite a ways.
Lost to Bureau Valley, which of course went on down to state and got a trophy again. Castor makes the second one. He's got 13 points. Big night for Princeton tonight. Really represented well. Engel with it to Myler. Over to Say. Say will drive in traffic, put it up. I don't know how he got it to go. All kinds of traffic. Say with double digits. He's got 10. 99-87. Don't count the South out yet. The North has gone cold. Here's Skelton with it. Skelton on the baseline, driving in. Kicks it out to Castor. Now to Cody. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Boyer, and over the top is Castor, and Boyer will go to the free throw line.
You mentioned that the North has gone cold. They have. They are right now 2 for their last 8. They're not shooting anywhere near as well as they were. And I think the other team is coming in that was shooting a little bit better than the squad that's in there. So we'll see what happens.
3:45 left to play. 99-87. The North once led by, I think, 20 or 21. Something like that. Right now, the lead is 12. With 3:45 yet to go, and free throw missed by Boyer. And he's got 12 points in the ball game. Everybody has scored tonight. There isn't a player that didn't score.
It's nice that everybody got into the act. That's important.
Second one missed by Boyer. Rebound comes to the North, but then scrambling for the loose ball was Daum, and it goes out of bounds. It'll still be North basketball. They have been stuck on 99 for quite a while.
They sure have, and big smile on Mark Daum's face, hustling still after that basketball.
Phil Snyder with it now for the North squad. Snyder standing dribble, now over to Carlson. Carlson tried to go to Foss, and Matt Say knocked it away. Here's Engel. South not done yet. Engel in traffic will score. David Engel. He's got 12, 99-89. Behind the back dribble by Tolley, and it goes out of bounds off hustling Mark Daum, who tried to save it from going out of bounds. So it'll still be North ball. Both these teams might break 100 tonight, the way it's going. Back the other way. Here comes the North. Carlson, and the ball knocked away by David Engel, and it goes out of bounds. Well, 12 remaining.
That hustle's contagious, and we've seen it quite a bit here, and then Mark Daum really leading the charge, and this team is really hustling the South team, and getting right back in. Only down by 10. They were down by as many as 20 and then some. Matt
Wright puts up the three. No good. 3 minutes to go. The South could cut it to single digits. Engel pulls up. 15. Won't go. Rebound Tolley. Back comes the North. Driving in. Snyder off the glass and good, and there's 100 points. Snyder's had a good ball game. 101-89 now. Say the other way for the South squad. Pulls up, gives inside to Myler. Turnaround blocked by Carlson. Rebound to the North. Here's Snyder. Throws a crazy pass, and it goes out of bounds. That would be the kind of pass that earns you a spot next to the coach. You do that in a regular season game.
And coach is kind of sitting back enjoying it.
Myler going to take a long two, partially blocked off the hand of Foss, and it'll be South basketball. 2:26 yet to go. The North leading it by 12. Myler to throw it in. Gets it in to Daum. Daum takes it to the glass, then kicks it out to Engel. Engel shovels over to Boyer. Up off the glass for two. Brad Boyer now with 14. 2:10 left. Snyder with it on the wing. Snyder throws it in the backcourt. You'll have an over and back violation. And it'll be South ball with 2 minutes to play. 101-91. MVPs tonight. Tough call on the South squad. There's about 3 or 4 that could probably get it. I think on the North, there's been about 5 or 6 that have played really well, but John Foss has really stood head and shoulders above the rest in more ways than one. Myler three won't fall, gets his own rebound, shovels underneath to Say. Say puts it up, and Matt Say has 12 points. 101-93. South may just run out of time, and that cold three-point shooting could have cost them the ball game.
Sure is. 8 points is all the lead is for the North. Unbelievable.
Driving inside, Matt Wright lost the handle, but Carlson picks it up, gives it out to John Foss. Foss looks up at the clock, holds for a minute, really hounded by Say, and now a foul on Matt Say. So he came up, and he and Foss just bumped into one another pretty hard.
The game has really slowed the last couple of minutes, and that's because I think that the North wants to slow the pace down because it's not favoring them. The attitude of the South squad has really come into play, boy. They're really diving for all the balls and really making it happen and getting some great shots off, and they've been draining their shots.
All right, John Foss just attempted a free throw, and it didn't go, and I think they're going to give it to him over again. As Boyer comes out, and Brad Vandevelde checks back in. They're going to shoot it again, I think. There was a little mix-up there with the horn sounding in the middle of the free throw. And what'd they call? Oh, it was non-shooting foul. That's what it was.
Yeah, and then, by the way, the ball player, it looked like, did he foul out or not? Nope. Good. We don't want anybody fouling out of this ball game.
Tolley with the basketball for the North now as they inbound. Down to 1:20. Tolley just being hounded and hammered out front. Now Myler batted it away right out of the hands of Snyder. Daum driving in, and he got fouled. by Snyder. And Dahm to go to the free throw line. This one's not over yet. 8 points separates these two teams with 1:10 yet to play, and Mark Dahm at the free throw line for 2 shots, and the first is good.
He gets his second one. It's a 2-possession game. It's just 6 points. It's 7 right now.
Dahm's second one is no good. A rebound, Foss. 101-94, long pass broken up by Vandevelde and Say, but it goes out of bounds. Still North basketball. Marquise Cody is going to check in for Brandon Carlson. For the North, 105 yet to go. 101-94. Tolly with the basketball for the North. Out between the circles. Driving down the lane. Puts up the runner. Left it short. Vandevelde with the rebound. Outlet pass to Dahm. Dahm drives down the lane. Lays it up. Won't fall. Foss with another rebound. I don't know how many individual rebounds he has, but it's got to be a bunch. And 40 seconds remaining. Foss with it out to Cody. And they throw it away. North throws it away. It'll be South basketball. 101-94 with 40 seconds left. A three-pointer by the South could make things interesting, but not a whole lot of time left. Dahm up ahead. Myler's going to try the three. Good! And a timeout by the South. 101-97 with 34 seconds remaining. If that three doesn't go, the game's probably over.
Yeah, this is
just trying to get something going, and they have. 101-97. Good finish to this one. Matt Wright, inbound the basketball, having trouble. Finally gets it into Foss, and Foss throws it over to Matt Wright. Wright will work it up court. Nearly had it taken away by Vandevelde. And there's a whistle and a foul on Vandevelde. That had to be close to 10 seconds, but Vandevelde, if he hadn't committed that foul, I think he got a 10-second violation. But that doesn't send the North to the free throw line. That was only the 6th team foul on the South, and a 30-second timeout taken by the North. 25 seconds remaining in the All-Star Classic. Women's game tonight, won by the South, 65-39.
Don't think these teams don't want to win this game. There's a lot of coaching going on. There's been 2 timeouts in the past 15 seconds. Not only that, but these 2 teams want to win this game so darn bad. They're having 30-second timeouts. They're going a little bit longer. This is a heck of a ball club. Both these ball clubs are a heck of a team. And also what I like about it is they're giving it everything they got in an all-star game. And both teams are really giving it. I love it. Great ball game. One of the best, most entertaining ball games we've been associated with since we've been doing these games.
And this is our 19th time doing this game. Not you and me, but we have done every one of the PizzaHut All-Star Classics on WJRE or on our sister station, WKEI. Here's a long inbound, and it's batted away and taken away by the South. Engel with the basketball. A basket here will pull him to within 1. Save for 3, won't go. Rebound Foss with 12 seconds left, and fouled in the backcourt is John Foss. So Foss will go to the free throw line and shoot 1 in bonus with 13 seconds left.
It was a nice idea. The Say got the ball at the left wing for the three-point area, put the shot up a little bit short. He had a hand in his face and maybe a little bit of a tick on the ball. And unfortunately for the South, it was not meant to be at that time. Still 13.1 seconds left. Even with these 2 free throws made by Foss, if he makes them, it still is a 2-possession game.
Foss makes the first one. He's got 25 points in the ball game. Second one would make it a tough 2-possession, but still reachable. But he misses it. Say with the rebound. Back the other way. Here comes Dahm. Fires up the quick 3. Won't go. Myler with the rebound. His shot blocked by Foss. Ball loose. Say with it. His shot won't go. And that'll do it as the horn sounds. An entertaining ball game tonight, and the North wins it over the South 102-97. Quite a game. We'll come back and talk about it after this. You're listening to the All-Star Classic on WJRE.
For quality gasoline and automotive service, it's Hodges 66 in Kewanee, where they offer quality work at reasonable prices.
Okay, the three-point contest. The North team ended up with 70 points. The South team ended up with 70 points. First tiebreaker was a tie. Second tiebreaker was a tie, so everybody gets Pizza Hut certificates, and all of the shooters will get a medallion. So the three shooters from the North team. And the most valuable player announcements. Okay, most valuable player for the South team, Warren Green. The most valuable player